Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. You know, wisdom, the word of God says, is profitable to direct. In this world, for a woman, you want to be in a marriage and you want to be peaceful, you must understand that every man wants peace, just as women also want their peace. If you think that you have become so powerful that you will control your husband, control his thought, control his emotion, one day, everything will elude you because that man is going to go away from you. There's nothing in this world that does not have a solution. It's just that because of our, social, maybe commitment or family commitment or, the expectation of the world concerning us, it makes it very difficult for us to want to make decisions. Now, what we are hearing is that Ooni of Ife's wives allegedly gathered in front of Lekki Royal Mansion when Ooni left the palace to go stay there for 3 days. Now, what happened allegedly? They said when Ooni left the palace, he made a statement that if they do not want him to stay in the palace, that he will leave the palace and go to his house in Lagos to go and stay. He knows that he's allowed to stay anywhere as the Ooni of Ife and all of that. But when he left that statement and left, they didn't know he was going to Lekki Mansion. But it was when he got to Lekki Mansion, they knew where Ooni of Ife went to. And they were very, very devastated that his wives Ooni slept there the first day in Lekki Mansion, the second day very early in the morning. They said the first person who landed in Lekki Mansion was Olori Mariam. Olori Mariam came and said she wanted to see Ooni of Ife. They now called to find out if Kabiyesi was expecting anyone, and Kabiyesi said they were not expecting anybody. And when they looked through the camera, they saw that it was Olori Mariam with some of her guards and everybody that came there. And Kabiyesi said no, that she cannot come in. None of them is allowed into the Lekki Mansion, and they have already left an information with the security guard that nobody is allowed. They have given names. I told you guys the other day allegedly that they have enlisted people who are allowed into the Lekki Mansion and people who are not allowed. Even as we speak right now, with all the grammar that Timitokpa is speaking, Timitokpa is not allowed anymore into the Lekki Mansion allegedly. And when Mariam came, they said Mariam made a whole lot of fuss that she wanted to see Kabiyesi, that it was very, very important for her to meet with Kabiyesi, and she was going to go inside the Lekki Mansion. And they said the guards did not allow her 1 meter close to the major gate of the Lekki Mansion. And he said she was there with all the people she came with until they left back. You know that she has a house in in Lagos. Apparently, she went to her house. They said that very day again, in the evening, that they came back again. And before she came back, they said she sent a lot of messages to Kabiyesi's phone, talking to Kabiyesi, how Kabiyesi needs to return back to the palace, what Kabiyesi is doing is not good, it's not good for his reputation, and that she needs to see Kabiyesi one-on-one, she needs to talk to Kabiyesi, and all of that. They said the entire messages were ignored by Kabiyesi, and around 5 o'clock, they said Mariam came back again to Lekki Mansion to meet with Kabiyesi, and Kabiyesi did not allow Mariam access. And then when Mariam stayed there, made so much fuss, cried and left, they said around 7 o'clock again, it was Olori Runke that came. Olori Runke that came to take Kabiyesi back to the palace. Can you people imagine? Like how far can this whole drama go? Where would they end? And how will it end? That they said Runke came to take Kabiyesi back to Ile-Ife. She was saying she wanted to see Kabiyesi. The flight from where she was to Lagos was delayed, and that's why she entered so late. And she wanted to see Kabiyesi, and she had come around 7, thinking they would give her access. You know that 7 o'clock in Lagos is late. You don't expect a woman like Olori Runke to be outside at 7 o'clock in Lagos, except she's with her bodyguards and all of that. But they said yes, so she came with the driver and 1 bodyguard. and they were there. Oh, they said they were there at Lekki Mansion at the gate till 9 o'clock, 9 in the night. And when access was not given, Ooni was not reverting, and as in, it was almost as if Kabiyesi was not there, even though they knew, because some of his security were outside and all of that. He has securities who will be hovering around. You will always see those men in white, and knowing that, of course, the traditional monarch is inside that place. That was how they left. They say Runke did all that she could to see Ooni of Ife, and they left. And then you want to ask, what is giving these people the audacity to do this? Is it not something that they are using that is making them feel that they can turn this man up and down? Is it not? Because I don't understand why an ordinary person would think that they have a right to tell Kabiyesi what to do and what he should not do, where to go, where you want to come and carry Kabiyesi back as what? As a child, or as what? Is what I do not understand. Have you seen how far these women are going? And it is what we are talking about right now. They said it was a very serious wahala. At the end of the day, they say Runke also left very unhappy and, so embarrassed when she left the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Left the royal mansion back to, these people have all lived in Lagos. They have their houses in Lagos. Runke lived in Lagos, lived in London and all of that. I think she left and went back to her own home in Lagos. And it was the next day that Kabiyesi left and returned back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. You see that Queen Naomi is winning. No matter how we look at it, God is in control. Things are happening. Queen Naomi is winning, and Queen Naomi will continue to win to the glory of God. We just need to continue to pray for Queen Naomi. May God bless you all. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.